Hey guys, just a little bit of start trying to put a few more videos out. This is a CM2250. This is a W900 Kenworth hay truck. Really nice truck. This truck was originally set up as a log truck, and it was down at Roberts Motors in Reading before Pape bought them out. And this guy saw the truck there. The guy, it's got the 46,000 pound rear ends with a locker on each axle. I mean, it was set up for a log truck. And the guy that ordered this truck, he backed out of it. And then it was sitting there, and this guy bought it and told him to set it up and put a bed on it for a hay truck. But anyways, it's got like almost 500,000, and it was pushing water, and it was leaking. The head gasket between number 1 and 2 had blown. It was going into the water port, and the spec on these, this is a factory 600 CM2250. And so anyway, that being said, it's a little different. The specification stuff on this one is, I looked it up on QuickServe. Most of the 550s that I work on, like the CM2350s, the spec is like 7 to 14 thousandths or 8 to 14 thousandths on liner protrusion. This one's 7 to 12. And I was at 10 on 3 spots on the intake and exhaust side, all the way back on all 6 liners, so it's fine. So I mean, these guys on YouTube get on there and go, well, you know, I did one engine one time, and it was, I took them all out and cut the counterboards and shinned them to 12 thousandths, and I got them all at 12 now. Well, good for you. You just wasted a whole bunch of time, moron. Anyway, yeah, I get sick of these guys that built one engine, and now they think they're the gods of the engine building world. You know, and then they're sitting there talking to guys like us, you know, these mechanics that do this shit every fucking day, you know, and I've probably done 200, 300 engines in my life, you know, and you get one guy that does one engine, and he had the time to meticulously go over everything else, because that's all he had to do, you know, and I'm sure he did a good job. Well, that's all you've got going on. I got more shit going on than that. Anyway, I'm going on a rant again, but anyway. I gotta run over, and maybe I'll just keep videoing as I go. The head will be in tomorrow. I got the updated cam and rocker rollers. I gotta pull some more shit off here. I pulled this loose, and sure as shit, I said, hey, I told the owner, said, this CM2250, you better pull that pump head off and make sure you don't got ceramic plungers. Sure as shit, it's got ceramic plungers in it. So I ordered pumps, plungers, rollers, and gaskets for that. I mean, why would you, you know, I think it's got 450,000 on it. Why would you do all this work and then put a head and updated cam and rocker rollers on it and spend all this money and then get down the road about another 20,000 miles and the pump lets go and destroys the whole frickin' engine? So, anyways, I got those ordered. So I gotta get my ass over to, I gotta get my ass over there. I got an old 4895 John Deere swather that the header cylinder eye broke or something. Maybe we'll take a look at that. We might be doing some welding and fabricating there and trying to fix that up. The other day, that swather, they couldn't get the header to kick on, and I've had problems with those old 4890s and 4895s with the operator presence. Sometimes the seat switch wouldn't work, or the wire going to the relay that signals the operator presence relay to latch, would the wire get broke. And anyway, I checked all that shit, and it actually was the hydraulic pumps belt driven on those, and the belt tensioner, you can't see the belts on the end of the engine. They've got so much shielding around those, you can't see the belts on it. Well, shit, the pump wasn't turning because the belt fell off. I got to looking at it through a little bitty hole about that big, and I could see the belt wasn't on the pulley, and I said, shit, the pump's not turning. Anyway, I pulled it off, and the bolt that holds the tensioner onto the bell housing, it had come loose, and got lucky enough that the bolt was still sitting there. So anyway, that's what happened to it the other day. Now it's now the header's busted or something, so we'll go over there. Just got done. You can see the oil on the ground there. I don't know if the camera's picking that up or not, but Got an ISX CM2250 from an old friend, Tito. I used to work with that guy a long time ago. When I worked for the strawberry nurseries, he was working for a guy there a long time ago, and shit, that's been 15-20 years ago, and he's got his own truck now. He was hauling chips for Byron Boyd, driving one of his chip trucks from Klamath to Lakeview, and he did that for, I don't know, 10 or 12 years, I think. And he said he got sick of that. He got sick of running that Highway 140 in the wintertime and chaining up all the time. He said, I'm gonna go haul down in California, and because I'm tired of slinging iron and hauling and chaining up. I just had enough. Which I can't blame him. That shit gets old. If you're hauling, I know some guys that haul logs, and they'll be hauling into the weed mill there, and then they'll haul from weed, you know, if they're hauling up there on 89 up by Pilgrim Creek or something, you know, the roads will be dry coming off on the pavement going into the mill, but they'll do 3 trips a day. So if they're 10 miles in on to the haul road to get loaded with the logs, they'll make 3 trips a day out of there to go to weed. So you're taking chains off when you get out. Well, so you'll pull into the first load, you'll chain up before you get into the woods so you can make it into the landing, and then you'll get loaded and you'll come back out, and then you'll unchain, and then you'll drive to the mill, and you'll do that 3 times a day. So and the chip truck drivers are doing the same thing. So shit gets old after a while. It really does. Can't blame them. Anyway, we'll see when we get over there, I guess. Okay, Huey and Dewey, they're gonna go wander around. Here's the old 4895. I like these old John Deere. Even the 4895s, you could get a rotary head on them too. You could put a rotary header on them, and you don't have the problems you do with those old rotary headers as you do with these new ones. These new ones, like those 500R series, they're a piece of shit. New and improved my ass. What happened is this eye where the float goes in here broke out, and they already had one because the other side broke a couple years ago, and they had another one made for this side too. So what he said cut this one off to where we can still get another one made at the machine shop. So we can do that. I gotta get this tire out of the way though. That's a big tire you got there, boy. Alright, so we got some blocks under there. Should be alright. Josie, darling. Josie girl. You're just one of those good-looking chicks, aren't you? Just think you can do whatever you want because you're good-looking. Jesus. The frickin' hub's so long on this thing. It's going. Motherfucker, man. What a pain in the fucking ass. Thought I could get it in the right spot and just kind of pull it off of there. Man, what a pain in the fucking ass. Shit! I got blocks there, but I'm gonna stick some more up here or something. Okay, I like that better. I let the jack off too and put some weight on these blocks, so yeah, we should be all right now. I'm probably going to have to. So we need to cut this to where he can get another one made. All right, let's get the torch out. You know, some guys can buy a brand new house or a brand new service truck or a brand new pickup and really be proud of that. It's just, that's what I'm proud of right there. That is one good looking son of a gun right there. And she's such a good girl. She's just such a good gal. You blue-nosed girl. You blue-nosed girlie. Yeah, you are. You're just beautiful and such a good girl. Yes, you are. You just lay there and lay in the shade and watch the truck there, baby. Okay, put this here camera. Would that work right there, maybe? We're still gonna have trouble. Got to burn some of the paint off. I don't have any John Deere paint. Well, I can get them cut tomorrow, maybe. Bring some John Deere paint with me later. I'm gonna have to straighten this piece out too that's dickered up. Find the right spot to be in here. Shit in my tip. I'm gonna have to pull those hoses off. Yeah, cutting towards at the shop. We'll manage with a regular tip. Works a lot better with a gouging tip, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna have to pull these hoses off. 7/8, 15/16 or something like that. I'm gonna have to pull both those off. That one bottom one had a lot of pressure on it. Let's tie this cylinder up out of the way or something here so we're not blowing slag and shit all over it, I guess. Maybe I should go here. That would work. Now maybe I can finish cutting that off. They got oil all over the ground, it'll catch on fire now. I'm gonna turn the camera off. You can go see that there in my asshole. Really close to coming off. Ah, shit. So I'm gonna pull it back to the way. That ain't working. Maybe I could. Alright, so we did pretty good there. We got it cut to where they should easily be able to make another one. Can bend this part back down, grind it and clean it up, and they can basically use that as a template. Yeah, okay. So, cleanup time. Take the torch and scarf off as much of that as we can. Yeah. perfect. Now we're square, okay. So it don't pull in that one corner. Might turn her up just a little bit. I'll tell you that. It's this shield. I think I can get it without taking that shield off, I think. Just dip my rod all into the oil that was on the ground, so we'll switch rods. Pick up the rod bits. If I leave one on the ground, the YouTube police will have you pick up your rod bits. Shut the fuck up. It's 7018 uphill. Go ahead and finish this side off. other side's not going to be so much fun. That looks pretty good there. Yeah, this side's gonna suck. Trying to get in there at the right angle. I wonder if I would just take that. Well, really ain't gonna do much good, because then this is gonna be away and that's welded on there. So it really ain't gonna do a whole lot of good. I'm just gonna have to fight it. I wound up pulling that damn thing off of there. Make it a hell of a lot easier. I fought it for a little bit and I said, piss on it. Pull it off. It's only 2 bolts and 1 pin. Sometimes it just ain't worth the trouble. Chipping hammer. Guess the ground came off, huh? Yep. Ground off wrestling around here somehow. A pain in the ass to get to. How am I going to do this? This bracket right here, right in the way. Switch rods. I need the longer rods because it's just so deep down in there to get to it. Come on, bitch. Fun at all trying to get in there. Ain't looking too bad though. hard to get the right angle with that plate in the way, unless you bend your rod, which I don't really want to do. Done with that part. Yeah, just tough to get to on this inside part. This bracket for that shield is right in the way. I mean, really in the way. So, oh, we got a pretty good bead on it. Should be fine. Yeah, of course. I got the float. See, that's got a nitrogen cylinder. I think that's nitrogen right there. I'm not sure how this one's set up. I have to climb in there. Maybe it's hydraulic. I got the float turned up as high as it'll go, and you know, your header shouldn't really slam down. I turned it up as high as it'd go. It's better. That ain't too bad. It's still a little bit hard when it goes down. I still need to put that roll pin in and put the shield back on, and then we can spend a half an hour rolling shit up and get out of here maybe. Is that nitrogen or is that hydraulic? See, those other swathers, those other John Deeres, they've got nitrogen accumulators on each cylinder back here on the frame. I think that might be hydraulic. Yeah, I think so. That's just as much as it'll go. Maybe I'm not getting enough pressure because I don't have this thing wound up. Maybe, I didn't even think about that. This is, I don't know. Let's try that. Let's rev it up. Maybe see if the float will turn up any higher. Way up there, look at that. See, I just get her. Right there, going up pretty fast, but I want it going down real nice and easy. But I want both sides touching the ground. That ain't too bad right there. I can live with that. Alright, well, climb under there and put the shield on. Alright, let's go move her back over there. The other guy, he just got done with this. This one over here is an R450, but it still has that 500R header on it. That's a rotary 500R header on it, or R450. That was the series before the W235. You see me work on it the other place. I spent a lot of time on one of these. I worked for a guy named Dave Oxley. It had a 4890 when it was brand new. I ran that thing quite a bit when I worked for him. Alright, I think I can go ahead here. Idler down. Yeah. All right. These go all the way, so. All right, well, this job should be pretty well completed. Yeah, this has got that same header that other one does over there for another ranch. Yeah, I'm getting pretty good at working on these damn 500R headers, I'll tell you that. just kind of double check my work and make sure I got everything. Get the roll pin in there. I think everything ought to be pretty good. We're good to go. Alright. Well, I got a bunch of crap to put up. Leads to roll up, tools, and then a half an hour drive home. Till next time.